Yeah, we get lost in the clouds. Welcome to the Balking Dead, where there is no sleep for the wicked, but there are Bach-offs, baby. So, if you didn't catch last night, we got a Bach-off win by the Cincinnati Reds. Good shit, baby. If you haven't already, though, go on over to PrizePicks. Why? Because if you use promo code PUBSPORTS, your first match deposit up to $100, they got you. And not just that, guys. It really helps Pub Sports. So you want to do us a favor? Just use the fucking promo code at the end of the day. One time helps us more than 100 likes. So smash the fucking like while you can and use that fucking sign up and promo code because, yeah, we are the best out. So yesterday we ain't here to talk and gloat because yesterday is done and over with. But we fucking put our fucking cack in the eye hole. In the eye hole of the bookies. We went 2-0 on K props, and the other two that I was talking about where I needed the lineup, we got the lineup and we went 4-0 on them bitches. And like everything I live bet yesterday, it was just a good day. I couldn't fucking lose. Thought I was gonna lose the Orioles money line that I took later on in the day, and guess what? Didn't lose that one either. Oh, man, we're going to keep this train going. So if you're in Twitter world and you haven't clicked the link yet, this video will end shortly. So quit your bullshitting. Come join the hottest fucking show out there. Why? Because we really put money in your pockets, guys. Because I don't just give you picks. I give you my fucking bets at the end of the day and real fucking breakdowns. Not no C-grade breakdowns, no grade 6, wherever the fuck you from. Nah, I spend 30 to 40 fucking minutes a game of my own time on it, and then I give you fucking a breakdown of the gods. So, we got 4 games to talk about today, or 3. Only doing 3 today, guys. I ran so much fucking numbers and shit that I was just not going to put myself through a game that I knew I wasn't going to bet the K-props in. So, these are the games I wanted to get some action in. So, let's talk about the fucking action that we are going to get in. If you haven't, smash the like. And let's get to the monies. Raise it Reds. Drew Rasmussen versus Hunter Green. Drew Rasmussen is 5-3 with a 3.3 ERA in 13 games. Drastic fucking splits here. He has a home 1.65 ERA and a road 5.10 ERA. Damn. In 13 games, he has only gone past 6 innings or more just 2 times. Both times were the teams were in major fucking slumps when Rasmussen showed up, and now he gets the best spot of his career. Have I played Rasmussen's K-prop before and it fucked me right in my fucking eye hole? Yes, it has. Now, will I be on him a full fucking dirty K today? I will be on with a half-size bet today, guys, because he has fucked me, but this guy is falling into a situation that he hasn't seen all fucking year. He's getting a team walking at 5%, 29th in the league, striking out 29.3% of the time. First in the league, he hasn't gone up against a team with 24 strikeout percentage all fucking year. And now you're giving this guy a 29? They're batting 228, 630 OPS, and an isolated power of 118. That is 20th average, 25th OPS. Well, this guy's fucking went 6+ innings 2 times versus 2 teams in a slump. We got the Reds in a slump, and not just fucking that. They are swinging and missing at everything. They have his K-prop at 3.5 minus 150, and I'm on that for a half unit. And on PrizePicks, they have him at a straight 4. Not taking a straight 4 when I could get an over 3.5 at minus 150. So I'm gonna have to pass up on that on PrizePicks, and they ain't offering us fantasy score. This is the best spot this guy could fall in other than him being on the fucking road where he sucked dick at. And I had to wait for the lineups. And this game starts at about 45 minutes or an hour. And I waited for the lineups to come out. This guy pitches and strikes out righties way more than lefties. Versus right-handers, he's striking out 8 per 9 innings. And versus lefties, it drops down to 6.5. On the road, though, he is only striking out 6.5 per 9. And at home, he is striking out a lot better, 8.1. So he strikes out righties better and at home better. So we do have him on the road here. But we have 7 righties in the Cincinnati Reds lineup today. And this guy's Ks per 9s goes up to 8. I expect this guy to be out there 6 innings and probably have 7+ strikeouts. I don't fucking need you to be out there that long, bro. You should easily have a strikeout per inning versus this crap full of a team. So this is your last shot, bud. This is your last fucking shot. Maybe we can bump you up to full units if you can prove you can pitch in situations that are fucking given to you to the fucking pitching gods, like the Cincinnati fucking Reds are just fucking thrown on your lap, Rasmussen. Go out there and show. So, yeah, shout out to the 32 already in here on a fucking Saturday. Smash the like if you haven't. I appreciate you showing up. I know there's better things to do with your Saturday, but let's get to the other side of this. Hunter Green, 3-10 with a 6 fucking ERA. 6. Not the fucking 6 from Toronto, guys. A 6. Mojeno. So, in 16 games, he has 98 strikeouts in 79.1 innings. That shit's pretty cool, though. We like strikeouts around here. So, he's only gone past 5.1 innings one time in his last 7 games, averaging 6 strikeouts in those 7 games. Well, look at what we have here. His K props at 6+ at -112. They put a lot of guys' averages, guys, and that's what you need to realize while betting K props is it's not really what the number they think. They're going off of a fucking average. At the end of the day, you just got to find what that average is. So, I'm seeing what that average is. He's striking out 6 a game over the last 7. So now he gets a team in the American League East where he's gone up versus them 2 different teams in the American League East this year. He's gone up versus the Red Sox, and he's gone up versus the Blue Jays. One team destroyed him. One team he had a quality start. He had 6+ strikeouts in both of those games. So now he gets a team where yesterday I was on Castillo, so it's like, we got to run Hunter Green, right, Sharpie? Well, I trust Castillo a lot more than I do fucking Hunter Green at the end of the day. And a guy who hasn't gone past 5.1 innings in his last 7 games, okay, well, let's break down some numbers, though, because I'm a numbers guy, and we got to get into numbers. Well, versus lefties, he's striking out 12 per 9. That's fucking immaculate. Versus righties, he's striking out 10.5 per 9. Still fucking good. Home, he's only striking out 9 per 9, and one per at home. And on the road, it jumps up to almost 13 K per 9. So this guy does like to pitch on the road, but he loves him some lefties. And when I dig through this lineup, there's a lot of switch hitters that they put in this lineup. So there's a projected 6 left-handed batters in this lineup. And then we look into their other numbers. They're walking at a crazy percent, 5%, 5th in the league at 9.9%. They're striking out middle of the pack at a 23.2 with a 264 average, which is 4th, and a 742 OPS, which is 11th, ISO of a 136. I cannot play a guy who hasn't gone past 5.1 innings in his last fucking 8 starts. At the end of the day, this guy's hot or cold. And even though there is enough lefties in this lineup for this guy to hit his K prop, I've got to stay off. So if you're looking at the over, I get it. If you're looking at the under, I get it. I think it's just a fucking hot fire ball of soup right here. And I don't want fucking nothing to do with Hunter Green today. So, yeah, I'm going to take me a hard pass on Hunter Green, even though I think he gets it, but I think he gets slaughtered in the midst of it. And I don't want to be involved in volatility when I think a guy can get the living brain shit kicked out of him at any given moment. And I think this can happen. I mean, at the end of the day, he's a 2-pitch pitcher. He's a fastball slider type pitcher. And this team is nuts. I learned something very well, but we'll get into that in the hitting prop. So Rays pin is 19th over the last 20 days with a 3.81 ERA, and the Reds pin is 29th over the last month with a 6.18. No run first inning is at a -105. I'm not personally on any hitting props today, but I wouldn't hate anybody looking at some Rays. Every fucking Rays batter other than a Rosa Reina go full pull swing trying to kill the ball for their first 2 strikes. And then on their 3rd strike, they choke the fuck up and just try to put it in play. Watching that game last night, everyone but a Rosa Reina just battles. Once they get the 2 strikes, they become fucking machines. Too bad Kiermaier ain't batting at the top, or else I'd say there's 3 strikeouts right there. But you're only going to see him 2 times at the bottom of the lineup where they have him. And you're probably at least going to get 1, but fuck, Kiermaier's a walking K machine. Then we're going to get into a Rosarena. He's the only one who swings full pull blast every fucking pitch, every count. You don't care if it's 0-1, 1-1, 3-2. This guy is swinging for the fucking moons. That's the guy I'd be looking at for his over 1.5 or home run prop because of how violent of a swing he's going for every fucking time. And it's not just Hunter Green you get action at. You get action at this shitty-ass bullpen when Hunter Green does come out the game. So, on to the next game. But before we do, smash the fucking like most of you already have. We almost got 30 likes with 40 live. Y'all the motherfucking shit. I appreciate you tuning in when there's better things to do than look at my ugly ass. So, let's get to it. Another game that I'm fucking loving right here, guys. Took me a lot of time breaking down all this shit today. Giants and Padres. Rodon versus Hugh Darvish. God, this is just the battle of two people, but a battle of two stories. So we're going to get into story time from Sharpie's Bet. So what up, though, DJ Big Boss, my motherfucking guy? How you doing? Hope life's treating you well. Hope you enjoying that California's finest on a nice fucking Saturday. And while y'all enjoying that good, let's get into actually a great game. Giants at Padres. Carlos Rodon, like I said, 7-5 with a 2.87 ERA in 16 games. He has 112 Ks and 91 innings of work. He does have a home 2.08 ERA and a road 3.46. He's on the road in this situation. 3.46 is still fucking good, guys. So let's not pay too much attention to that. He had an April 1.17 ERA, a May 5.67, and a June 1.25 ERA, and got cracked in his first game of July versus Arizona, where when I talked about it on the show, I said I am running into a trade. They put his K-prop at 6.5 last week, and Arizona just doesn't hit the ball, but they did last week, but they don't really swing and miss by chasing. You've got to strike them out in the zone. Kind of like the Angels, guys. The Angels don't fucking chase. You got to look at whiff percentages on certain teams, not just fucking swing and miss percentages. It's different parts for different teams. Certain teams chase, certain teams strike out in the fucking zone. And that's why Alcantara was money versus the Angels, because he's a fucking guy who throws in the zone. So, on to Carlos Rodon and Arizona. That's why he didn't get Arizona. I ran it my head into a train. But if you don't learn from your losing bets, guys, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're just here to donate. And if you're donating, I'll shoot you my Cash App if you want to donate. But joking. But let's get to it. My thing with them is I knew going into it last week that I said I know they don't swing and miss, but I expect Carlos Rodon to be out there 7 innings. And they didn't swing and miss. So I can't run them in those situations again. That's what I learned from that. So on to the other side. He pitched versus them in San Francisco, May 21st, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs with 6 Ks with 4 walks. So pretty fucking good game. And if you fast forward all the way back or rewind all the way back to then, we talked about over a hitting prop on a guy that we're going to get to, but I said Manny Machado was going to hit him for a home run, and Manny Machado hit him for a fucking home run. At the end of the day, Manny Machado loves fucking lefties, and he loves ace lefties. It's just something that gets that fool's dick hard. It's like a Viagra pill when you got a stud on the other side. Manny Machado wants to let him know he the fucking bull. So will he strike out once or twice? Probably. But the time he connects, that shit's going. So we'll get into the Sharpie's crazy fucking play of the day, because I took that full at 5+ bases because it's Saturday, bro, and I'm hot, and you got to stay hot. So, yeah, Carlos Rodon, on the other hand, guys, like I said, he's a fucking beast, and other than the road, and we got him on the road right here. So then I dig into some more numbers with him. Lefties, he's fucking K'ing 13.7 K per 9. We're righties. It's only a strikeout per, little over a strikeout per inning at 10.5. His home strikeouts go way up to a 12, almost a 13 K per 9. Well, on the road, he's only averaging a strikeout per fucking inning, guys. That's not Carlos Rodon. So there's a few things going against him here that's keeping me to hold back. So I need to see the lineup before I pull the trigger on him. I need to see 4 lefties to 3 minimum. I can guarantee Hosmer and Cronenworth's going to be in there, but The more lefties, the better, because we are running into a situation where he is worse on the road, and you've got to factor that shit in, guys. You've got to factor that in. On the other side, Yu Darvish, 7-4 with a 3.53 ERA in 15 games. He does have some drastic splits. A home 1.75, immaculate at home, and a road 5.25. The guy just fucking, he is the definition of a Japanese baseball player, where what I mean by that is they have to be in their comfort zone. If they do not feel comfortable in any which way, they are the most finicky little bitches in the world. Not being disrespectful, I call a lot of people bitches, sorry. But it's just they need to be on a program. They're programmed like robots from day one, and then they come over to America and they're told to fucking live and do everything our way when they were programmed to pitch every 6 days, not every 5. And you see the Angels trying to adapt as much as possible to help Ohtani. Padres and shit ain't doing that, guys. Like, if you've got a Japanese fucking pitcher on your team, jump it back to a 6-man rotation. That's what they're fucking used to. You're gonna ask guys like Kikuchi and shit to do shit that they haven't done until they got to here. I don't know. It's just mind-boggling sometimes. You know, it's like mind-boggling. So let's get into Yu Darvish, guys. 6+ innings with 11 quality starts in those 15 games. He's gone 13 of his 15 games. He's gone 6+ innings, with 11 of those being quality starts. So the guy pretty much is guaranteed locked in for 6 innings of work. Book him, Dano. Then we get into him at home with a 1.75. Sweet. Well, Sharpie, he played the Giants earlier and they fucking raped him. You are right there, bud. You're right. They got him. They fucking took him to the woodshed. But guess what? That was also in San Francisco. This guy sucks ass on the road, period. So, yes, they got him in 1.2 innings of work. They got him for 9 runs, or 8 hits, 9 earned runs. No fucking bueno. Okay, still. He's coming off of a fucking beatdown by the Dodgers, giving up 5 earned runs, still going 6 innings. Like I said, he goes 6 fucking innings. He's given up 5 earned runs or more 3 times this year, with the next game allowing 1 earned run combined in the 3 games. This guy is a complete fucking comes back the next day after a beatdown. 3 chances this year. He has shown a huge bounce back. And we get him at home. So we got him in a bounce back spot at home. Okay, but he got racked by the Giants earlier this year. Well, let's look at it last year. 4 games last year. Okay, he got killed in San Francisco. We've seen this. We've seen this story. All right, cool. What happened in fucking LA? Well, 2 games were quality starts, with every game having 7, 12, and 7 strikeouts, with every game hitting his strikeout prop that they have today, 7+ at plus money, 6.5 on PrizePicks, and his fantasy scores at 38.5. Me personally, his strikeouts do go up at home. We have him at home. His strikeouts go up versus lefties and down versus righties, and that's why I need to see the lineup. He averages at least a strikeout per inning at home. I expect him to be out there at least 7 innings. The more lefties we get in this lineup, the better. So, until the lineup drops, I can't personally pull the trigger. He is going up against a team walking 6% in the league, 9.8% of the time, striking out 5th in the league, 24.4% of the time, with a 195 average and a 614 OPS and an isolated power of 134. Their 30th average, 27th OPS over the last 15 days. So, yeah, give away from fucking Pub Sports. If you don't know, you should know. Real quick interjection from the Big Show, the producer himself. Tell him about it, my guy.
It's basically a t-shirt giveaway, 1 pair of glasses, and some pub rub. All you got to do is follow Pub Sports Radio, follow Talking Hands. The winner will be announced on Monday.
That fucking it, guys. Well, if you don't follow Talking Hands and you don't at least tune into that shit, you've been passing up on free fucking money, guys, because that show is probably one of the more profitable shows I've noticed on Pub Sports. And I'm a capper who caps cappers, and Danny and Preston win at a fucking crazy rate, guys. These guys don't have back-to-back bad weeks. They have multiple good winning weeks. if you bet boxing or even just want a tail for some parlay type shit, tune in, guys. You're really fucking up, guys. I be throwing their fucking shit on my part. Who don't play parlay, bro? Come on, man. I know that's how we donate, but that's how we hit them too. Gotta play the lotto every once in a while. But yeah, guys, it's pretty simple. 2 fucking shirts. That pub rub's fucking dank, guys. You can put it on whatever. Put it in your eggs. Put it on your steak. Put it on your balls. Your bitch might like it. Who fucking knows? Just don't snort that shit like that one guy over at Pub Sports. They got the video somewhere. This fool fucking inhaled this shit, bro. That shit was hilarious. I rolled time. Yeah, don't snort fucking powder, guys. Yeah, but on the Darvish, guys, I need the lineups for him personally, and we're going to talk about bullpens. Giants have been trashed 20th over the last 30 days with a 4.01, where the Padres pin is elite. They've been good all year, except for a little rough patch. Then they got Rogers, and they've been pretty fucking good. They're 7th over the last 30 days with the 3.12. Nerfy is at a -160. Got to play me some Manny Machado at the end of the day. I am on his over 1.5 bases at -114. And I told you, I'm going to get fucking cute today. Let's fuck the bullshit. His home run is +350. I'm going to take him at +5+ bases at +500. If he gets the yopper off of my guy Rodon, which is super plausible because this guy loves him some fucking elite pitching, and he is a 2-pitch pitcher. All I need is a single to cash it, right? So a bad bullpen afterwards. Manny fucking Machado's bats looked good the last few days. Took him a little longer than we thought. Shout out to my guy Noli Knows. We knew to fade 22. We knew to fade him at least the first game out, but it was like 10 games. It took him about 10 games to get going. And like the old man Vince Scully says, you can't play if you ain't playing. So he needed to take a rehab start. He took his rehab start versus major league pitching. So is what it is. Manny Machado's bat looks back, and he loves him some lefty pitching. So definitely will be on the over 1.5 -114. And I'm gonna put me a little 10 spot, dude, on the 5+ bases. I'm gonna turn me a dime into a steak dinner. And yeah, last game of the night. Shout out to the fucking chat. We deep on a Saturday. We already 50+, 37 likes. Appreciate all the likes. Smash it if you haven't. And let's get into the last game of the day. Blue Jays and Mariners. My guy, Alek Manoah, who fucked me on my K prop last week at 83 pitches and got pulled after he was rolling. He got lit up early, started rolling. His coach pulled him. Shout out to my guy Croc, sent me the nice little report that he had written up on Sandy Alcantara. Alek Manoah's comments on Alcantara going nine innings the other day. And Alek Manoah goes, I'm 6'3", 240 fucking pounds. I'm built for fucking pitching. We are built for this shit. Leave me out there. In the words of Alek Manoah. All right. Well, let's talk about him. 9-3 with a 2.3 ERA in 16 games. 13 of his 16 games have been quality starts while giving up 3 earned runs or more just 3 times this year, including last week versus Oakland. 5.2 innings, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 5 Ks. Only 83 pitches. The other 2, the next fucking week was a shutdown spot for him. So, in all, this guy has big bounce back games when he does give up 3 runs. This is a bounce back spot for him. So let's look into his numbers. He does average a 1.8 strikeouts more on the road than at home, but he struggles putting left-handed bats away, guys. So I need the lineups before I pull my trigger on him. What I will pull the trigger on is his fantasy score. I think this guy goes out and deals. I think they leave him out there. I think they may leave him out there a little too long to where he does get hit in the 6th, 7th, or 8th inning. But I expect 6+ innings from this stud today. And this bullpen's been beat up and bruised. They need a strong outing from Alek Manoah today. So I will be on his fantasy score. Seattle Mariners over the last 15 days are walking 9th in the league at 9%. They're striking out 6th in the league at almost 24.5% with a 202 average and a 624 OPS. That is 29th average and 25th OPS, 138 ISO. This is a spot for Alek Manoah to hum today. Humming is I need to see the lineups before the K props, but to be out there a long time. He has one of the best ballparks to pitch in, pitcher-friendly ballparks, and it's a night game, guys. And on the other side, you got an ace, the guy they got rid of last year, this is just a revenge spot for Robbie Ray, too. We're going to get into him. They have a Noah's K prop at 6+ -130, 5.5 on PrizePicks, and his fantasy score is at 36.5. I will be on that over 36.5. Robbie Ray, 7-6 with a 3.62 ERA in 17 games. He has 117 Ks and 104 innings. He does have some drastic splits. Home 2.33 and a road 5.24. We do have him at home here. And like I said, it's not just home. It's probably one of the best home ballparks to pitch in. So, he also averages 1 strikeout more per 9 at home than he does on the road. So, better ERA, more strikeouts. Sweet. When I break it down left-handed, right-handed, he's pretty much fucking lineup proof, guys. So, if the numbers call for Robbie Ray, you got to play him. He strikes out the same lefties, right? It doesn't matter what you're putting out there. And he does strike out 1 more per 9 at home. So, you're getting the guy in a decent spot. Now you're just getting him versus a team that fucking destroys every lefty not named Shane McClanahan. So, do you think Robbie Ray is Shane McClanahan? That might be your answer to – that's your question to answer. But I don't think he is, but I still think it may be a good spot. I don't bet fucking Mays because at the end of the day, if it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. If it was my aunt, if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. So, a lot of ifs in this world, guys, and ifs don't pay the fucking bills. So, I don't think he's Shane McClanahan, but he's running into an ice-cold Toronto Blue Jays team. I've been preaching this shit all fucking year. These are the Padres of the American League at the end of the day. And what I mean by that is they're a goddamn roller coaster. There's going to be weeks where they're the best hitting team in baseball. Then there's going to be weeks where they just look like fucking they don't belong in baseball. And that's where they're different from other teams like the Yankees and the Dodgers and premier teams in baseball is when our bats go cold, ours as I'm talking Dodgers, but we have pitching to carry us. Toronto has decent starting pitching. They have a couple good starters, but their bullpen is trash. Any lead their starters have given to them, they've decided to puke it up and just give it up. So their coach is a fucking jackass himself, dude. I can't stand Montoya. The guy makes bonehead decisions, and that's why I think he leaves Alek Manoah out there too long today. And he will be pitching well. He will be pitching good, but just have this weird feeling like come those end of the innings, bro, he should be pulled, and he's going to leave him out because the way he did it last week and the way their bullpen has been. So I can't trust that guy as a manager. So Robbie Ray, on the other hand, gets a team over. I had to drop it back to a month to get like close to 200 plate appearances versus lefties for the Blue Jays. They are not walking. 30th in the league, 4.5%. Fucking garbage. So garbage that my fucking guy, Nicky Fish Tanks, had to give us a fucking dono. I appreciate you, my guy. 369, panty line. We need backwards K's all the time. One more time. And if you don't know already, guys, you know it's fucking Saturday, and our guy that just shot us a dono, even though he doesn't have to, hasn't missed a fucking fight card for Pub Sports if it's been a fucking Saturday fight card. So 6 p.m. Eastern time, there will be Fiziev versus Dos Anjos, and the fucking Pub Sports crew will be live giving out fucking plays. Not just plays, their plays. That's the best fucking thing about it, guys. It's not just picks. There's shit we got our money on. So tune in to the livest fucking live bet fucking UFC stream there is out there, 6 p.m. Eastern, and get you some UFC monies tonight. But on the other hand, we're talking about fucking Blue Jays, and they don't fucking walk, garbage. But then they don't strike out. So that's just fucking weird, guys. So they're swinging for the fences, but they're not striking out 16.3% of the time over the last month. That is fucking great, like Tony the Tiger says, guys. So average is 257, 12th, and their OPS is 18th, 727 with an ISO of 165. So they haven't been that good versus lefties, guys. At the end of the day, I drop it back all the way to the left. They did get the Scoogle. Scoogle wasn't on at that time. McClanahan shut them down, but they don't see a lot of lefties. And this team isn't that hot. They haven't scored, excuse me, more than 3 earned runs on this road trip, but one time since they've left. It's been 5 games on this West Coast trip. They haven't scored more than 3 earned runs. And 2 games before they left, they didn't score more than 3 earned runs. So their bats went cold before they went on this road trip. So maybe they smoked a little too much weed in Oakland. You know, these are some young kids. There's a bunch of free weed out here in California, man. There's a bunch of free weed up in Seattle too. So these guys may just need to learn how to fucking play a little more evenly, guys. That's what I mean by the roller coaster. They're gonna go hot and cold because they just don't got that even keel. They don't got that. Chapman was supposed to be that clubhouse experience in there, guys, and Springer, bro. But Springer looks like a party animal himself, and Chapman's so quiet. He's a fucking field mouse. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna stay off of his K prop at 7+ -154, 6.5 on PrizePicks, and his fantasy score is 34.5. I think he gets it, but I'm not betting things at the end of the day. So Blue Jays pin is 26 over the last 30 days with a 4.83, and the Mariners is third with a 2.34 ERA. I took the Mariners live last night in the 8th inning as soon as it went to the bullpens. I believe Romano has now pitched in back-to-back days, so I don't believe their only good piece of their bullpen is even available today. They need Alek Manoah to go 7. They need him to go 7, and they would love him to go 9. So I expect big things from that kid today. No run first inning is at a -135. And Chase smack lefties. At the end of the day, they're a righty dominant fucking team. There's very few lefties in that fucking lineup. So it's just a matter of these bats have gone cold, and the only one I could fucking know that hasn't gone cold is our roly-poly, guys. So if you're looking for a J to put some money on, Alejandro Kirk. How about fucking the guy that used to call Robbie Ray and knows how he wants to pitch? So, yeah, this to me is the guy who's now the starting American League catcher for your all-star team. Alejandro fucking Kirk is a Kirk spot, guys, at the end of the day. Big field. He's not a big power hitter. He's a gap hitter. He's got big fucking gaps to play with. Talking like a 350 gapper, guys, like a but yeah, let's talk some PrizePicks and let's get to this UFC fight shit. So PrizePicks today. I'm going to talk about Darvish right here, guys. Yes, he's on my PrizePicks at 6.5. I haven't bet him singly yet until I see the lineups. 6.5 is a good spot for him. He's at home, and he pitches well versus this team at home. This team at home, he pitched 3 games versus last year. He had 7 strikeouts or more in every one of those games. He's getting a team that's ice cold right now. Bottom 5 average, bottom 5 OPS. They are walking, but they are striking out top 5. I'm going to need me a little more lefties than I need righties in this lineup to attack this spot with him, but I still like it even without. But hasn't been a dirty K until I go run me my lineup. So, yeah. Alek Manoah, on the other hand, I've been preaching him. If you just tuned in, I think this kid's in for a big spot. And can he be hung out to dry today? Yes, they can leave him in too long, but I expect 6-7 innings, 3 earned runs or less, and I really expect I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to say expect. I would not be surprised if this guy goes out and throws a complete game today, guys. This guy is in a big bounce back spot. I would love to see a bunch of righties in the lineup. I'll tell you fucking that. Lefties give him fits, striking out wise at the end of the day. So, at the end of the day, give me some Alek Manoah. And then Manny Machado. He will take his walks, and he is going to catch him at least fucking one time today. Carlos Rodon, I fucking love you. But Manny Machado's fantasy score is a little too low, in my opinion. This guy can get this on a walk and a double and a run scored, a home run, all types of different ways. And I'm on him over 1.5 bases -114. And I took him up to 5+ bases at +500. That's how I'm getting down with Manny Machado today. So shout out to the chat, guys. 50+ on a Saturday. You guys fucking rock. Once again, we got a giveaway going. 2 shirts, sunglasses, and some pub rub. All you got to do is fucking go on over to Talking Hands. Follow them. They're giving it out on Monday. I'm sure there's a little more to do than just follow them. Retweet something easy, simple, just like that. Get yourself some shit from the boss man Slaughter. Sent to you. I might do it because I need me some more shirts. Those shirts are good quality. I'm just being real, guys. At the end of the day, they're better than the little skater shirt I got on today. Like I paid $40 for this bullshit. Yeah, no, that shit was some good quality shirts. They look fucking clean and they catch an eye, bro. They catch an eye.
We got an updated thumbnail for you, Sherpy.
Ooh, we got an updated thumbnail. Whoop whoop. We're letting them know we fuck them in the eye hole with props now, guys. It's not just PrizePicks, and I'm sure a lot of people get shunned away when they see the PrizePicks. Oh, I don't bet PrizePicks. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Well, how about some fucking props that fucking win money too? Huh? Because yeah, we really be fucking them in the prop market. But yeah, shout out to you guys. Without you, there ain't me. There is UFC once again, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We got Fiziev and Dos Santos in the main event with the Pub Sports crew. And yeah, you know I might make an appearance. So if you haven't, go on over to PrizePicks, use promo code Pub Sports. Why? Your first match deposit up to $100, they got you. And not just that, guys, it fucking really helps Pub Sports. At the end of the fucking day, that helps more than a like, that helps more than a dono. One of those goes, one sign up goes for a fucking 100,000 likes. I appreciate all the fucking likes. Sign up if you want to say thank you, guys. And then show me you signed up and I'll fucking retweet it as a thank you. I appreciate everything you've done for me to keep this show going. And let's fuck these bookies in the eye hole, guys. So until next time, it's Saturday. We're on a hot streak. And C-Mac will be with us tomorrow.